I know, sorry, I was gonna wait.
It's okay.
I was gonna wait to bring the camera out. I wanted us to interact with that. Just actually turn it off for like 5 minutes.
Right there.
I could never lend anything when my dad was watching in the front yard. This is just like that. All right, guys. Well,
I need like 25 minutes to warm up.
25?
No.
You're 48 minutes late. Actually, I better sit because you're so tall.
I'm not even 6'1".
No, you're more than 6'1", I think. This must be like a metric system mixed up.
The metric system is something that the Canadian government tried to make us use, but that's not a straight quarter pipe. I won't touch it. Oh. Yeah, feeble slide.
Yeah.
Oh. Do a grind.
I did it. Did a thing.
No, on that.
Huh?
On that.
No, I don't ollie yet.
How long did it take for that to happen?
5-10 minutes.
Okay, all right. You're like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne turned himself pro without ollieing once.
Call the fire department. We just love the building.
Here's what I'll do not warmed up.
Okay.
Brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy.
It's way worse than online.
I'm having a hard time getting used to like how dangerously slick everything in California is.
Oh, we just waxed this thing
Okay.
too. Nice. There's usually not this many like quarter pipe tricks in my videos.
Yeah. And you wouldn't expect it from me, guy on an 8-inch board.
No, I would, because I've seen your videos. You take Ben out of his backyard, but you can't take the backyard out of Ben.
Yeah.
Second, he has a mini ramp in his backyard.
Why don't we, let's just get into the skating for a bit. Yeah.
Usually I like stare at everything, and then I just talk, and then I skate. Well, you want to skate first.
It's debatable whether you actually ever get to talking about the park in your last video.
Do you think he just walks up to people and talks to them, or do you think they talk to him? I think he seems pretty social.
Yeah, I think he's starting it up.
He started it. All right, well, we're over on this side of the park.
Longer set than I would want to ollie.
Yeah? You don't want to ollie it? I'm going to ollie it right now.
I'm not like in the zone or anything. I'm not going to try that.
Oh my god! It's massive!
It's pretty long.
It's like a mini Wallenberg.
That thing long, ain't it?
What's long?
Yeah, it's pretty long. Like you gotta push this out of it.
Each stair is like 2.5 stairs.
You might have to start like back there.
Usually doesn't the rail like start here then extend past the last stair?
Usually, yeah, but I think that would be weird if it did. I think it's actually good. I think it's a beautiful handrail.
But you're not going to do it.
Probably not.
I'll do a backboard on it if you do a backboard on it.
I'm not there yet. I'm
All right. You have a very like methodical approach, and I'm trying to just like throw a wrench in it whenever I can.
I'm like 41 and I barely warmed up.
I don't know. I need to have some sort of structure. My hamstrings feel like they're gonna pop at any second. All right, I'll ollie it. That'll pop them.
Okay.
Oh!
The kickflip would have been nice.
Nice, good slope grade, you know. A little long, but I'm gonna have to really sit in it then, I guess.
Can you stop doing that for a second? What are you talking about? What's long?
No, it's not quite California slick. Maybe that's Oregon slick.
California this, California that.
Yeah, it's because it's different.
Oh, dude, I don't know if I can do that. It's kind of tall. It's kind of gnarly. Oh, God, man. Oh.
10 photos taken a moment before tragedy. It is truly heart-wrenching to see how some of these guys were comfortable and smiling seconds or minutes before they lost their lives. Number 10.
Shit. I kind of want to try it again. Should I?
Yeah.
Fuck, all right.
Control, 3, 2, 1, try it.
Sorry, this shirt's a little small for me because it's the only white shirt I have and I wanted to wear Ben's uniform. Sometimes I think the best thing you can do for yourself when you like start skating is just to eat shit, kind of. You know what the concrete feels like.
Sometimes I need a slam to start the session.
This park is really like big and nicely spread out. Ben's been doing this a lot. He's been hitting the A-frame and like using, nice. That bank is like a little launch ramp. I've said this a lot in the past, but it's really true. Most parks just try to fit way too much stuff. It's like a paradox because you have all these different obstacles, but like you don't have the space to skate any of them, so you kind of have like no obstacles in a way.
My like first impressions of this park is like the flow doesn't work, the angles don't work. It's like it needs a bit of a geometry lesson before. Obstacles are beautiful.
Yeah.
And it is nice to actually have so much space for setting up.
Yeah.
But here's what I am finding. I am pushing everywhere.
Yeah.
I need like 2 or 3 pushes to keep speed between obstacles, and like you shouldn't have to do that at a skate park. So I would say like looking at how much actual concrete there is here and how much space was available to build on.
Yeah.
I think the flow is actually not very good.
Oh, that was sick.
I like to have to push a bunch of times before each obstacle.
Yeah.
In the middle of the park is, in my opinion, it's slight fail.
I agree, the flow is bad, like even in the fact that like there's just 2 ramps going, everything goes like it's a cross section.
How do you get speed for this? Like you can get it coming this way really well. But
you just have to, you do have to throw down, and it's like, it sucks from a flow perspective, but I do kind of like that. Like a lot of times when I want to go skate, I just have like a fantasy of just skating a ledge, you know, uninhibited by other shit around it. There's 2 of those here, which is like remarkably kind of rare, and they have like, they're kind of off to the side a little bit. So I think, yeah, from like flow wise, this place sucks. Everything's like, it's not even a level skate park, everything's on a hill, but it does have like individual obstacles that you can kind of just like session throw down on one side, stop, session throw down on the other side.
I agree that. Or being able to like workshop a trick, like a basic ledge or rail trick, it's actually pretty good, because you're right. And maybe if it's busy, you might be able to skate a different part of it.
If you were like a local here, you know how you go to a park and you're like, oh, this guy's obviously spent like the last, you know, 900 days of his life skating this thing every day, and just like knows every corner of it. I don't think there's that much potential for like local god rippage here. Damn, your wheels are small.
They're 51s.
Holy schmiz.
Well, I shrank my setup, dude. I'm on Venture Lows. Remember how I kept raving about them and you kept showing that old man picture of me?
Yeah?
Yeah, I finally made good and switched to them.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
You want to try mine?
Yeah.
Ew, what the heck is this thing?
Thing long, ain't it?
What tricks is it good for on flat?
All flat ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It can do everything?
Yeah. It's the operator that might have trouble.
Okay. Everyone around here, like in LA, rides the monster truck board with like the riser pads, you know?
Yeah.
So that's like the complete opposite of what I'm used to seeing people skate. This is the board that nose slided that hub off.
So I think we should skate this thing a little bit because it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think this is like has the most potential for cool combos to happen. Oh, there's a scooter guy. Oh, sick. Oh. Kind of ripping this thing right now. It's fun. talking about how there's no flow?
Well, I'm only skating the same thing.
Now look at you.
Yeah, this is the flow.
This is the flow. Ben found the flow. You got anything else on this thing?
No, I'm done. God. There's a couple of tricks I kind of wanted to try, like nollie nose slide, but like it feels like you're gonna go over the edge. Like if I'm coming up nollie with all my weight here and it messes up, I'm going over the edge for sure.
It's like Hubba Hideout. If you did fall over, it is like a rather nice lush green patch.
Yeah.
Are these 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch risers, Ben? 2 1/2 inches, right?
Yes. Yeah.
There you go. Independence, Bones bushings, 100 millimeter, Amazon.
Looks like you could still get some Savage wheel bite on there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
I can see it. Well, you can see it.
Yeah.
Look at those
Marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have any quarter pipe trick.
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
Please.
You dare me?
Yeah.
It's not a great angle. I'm picturing myself doing this. Well, not that.
That could be like a best case scenario. I was picturing your board like going, because it's so narrow, I was picturing your board going like that as soon as you tried to pop.
That would be nice. They should have like professional skateboarders like come up with Final Destination sequences. You know the movie?
No. I wish you didn't have to push so hard, but it's a really nice quarter pipe. If it was any lower, because of how kind of mellow the transition is, I don't think you'd be able to Smith grind it, but because it's like really slick and you can go really fast, you can easily push through.
I like the color scheme of this park.
Yeah, I like that too.
It's like, it's easy to look at. If any, all of the shit that I've talked about yellow skate parks, the biggest problem with them is just how hard they are to look at.
You find the yellow a little jarring?
Yeah, they just, it's like, just ruins the ambiance. Like this park, it's a nice park. There's nothing wrong with this park. But if there was like a giant yellow, stripes all over the place, that'd really kill the mood, I think.
You know,
earth tones.
Yellow is like intentionally used as an alarming color.
Yeah, McDonald's. All right.
School buses.
This is like a nice dark, it's like a clay. I'd call it a clay.
Well, you're talking about the ramps. I'm just talking about the coping color.
Yeah, that's like a nice orangey.
You're right. It's not. You're right. It's not a
orangey red. What next do you think?
I don't know. I'm not gonna touch that one. They were trying to make somebody happy with this.
Like a BMX biker?
Maybe. Yeah. This has a way steeper transition than that one.
It's got this like concave thing in the middle, and I guess the idea is that you grind on the inside and it's like a gap sort of thing, where you go from the normal quarter pipe, grind inside to the other normal quarter pipe.
I'm finding this coping weirdly sticky.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, my first grind on it. It's the edge is a tiny bit too sharp.
You think that's what the problem is?
Yeah, and maybe the material.
I do get some like sort of unpredictable traction on it sometimes.
In spite of how waxed it is, I stuck on the first crook I tried.
I feel like I kind of have to go faster than I want to. Everybody that's watching this too is going to be like, it's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it.
Especially the UK guy.
Yeah, I know. I'd kill to have that in Ireland.
I stuck.
That's horrible. I'm going to wax my board so I don't offend Ben.
We make it look easy.
Hey, it's chewy.
You got a killer pop out on that.
I think that one has something on it to make it more corrosion resistant, and it's making the metal softer. And I think the Courthouse one has a harder metal.
Right here. How many subscribers?
I don't know, like 95-ish thousand.
Doesn't happen by accident, baby.
Oh shit! What is that?
What about a nose grind over the whole thing? Holy crap! Does that count?
Maybe.
Oh my god!
sticky slick. I can't make sense of it.
It may look like a perfect skate park ledge, but actually, very difficult to skate. Ooh. How big was my air? Was it huge?
Massive.
Kid-tacular. We make it look easy.
I would always just do them at the end of like a tripod session, right? And then, because they always like, people are always like, yeah.
That's your exclamation point.
Yeah.
I'm like that with frontside, tailslide, kickflip to fakie.
Oh, those take me some time.
I can do those pretty easily.
I might try one.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Oh, good thing I have footprint insoles in my shoes right now, or that could have hurt.
Dude, you okay? Yeah, I'm great.
Didn't feel nothing. You know what the best part is? Still got board feel.
I take my $500 now.
I wish. He hasn't even sent me the second box I asked for.
Oh, I've never tried footprint yet.
I want the Ryan DeCenzo shoes. Have you seen them?
No, not yet.
They're gorgeous. You gotta take a look at those.
Drive me crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, that's enough.
Are you like drinking infant blood or something?
No, I don't know, man. I got clean and sober at like 22, and like
I'm already 3 years late. Fuck.
You started half an hour before me, though.
Not really. We didn't do much.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that happened right away when I came out here is my trucks are like way too loose from the temperature. And I keep like giving them quarter turn and they keep loosening up more and more.
Oh, you're bushing? I thought you were gonna say you saw Pamela Anderson or something.
No, nothing that cool.
So what do you think so far? How many days have you been here?
This is my third day.
And you're already going to San Diego next?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta,
What else do we have to talk about? Did you think of anything for this? I didn't think of
No,
anything.
I didn't think of anything. And
I have Skate Dice app on my phone.
Skate dice up? Oh, man.
If this skate park existed for 1,000 years, then someone would get impaled on these metal fencing fixtures.
That's actually pretty sketchy.
Like, maybe a quarter pipe?
I think the odds in the decade are actually possible.
Yeah, you think within the next couple of years, someone might...
I mean, they're spaced out enough that like it would just stab you a little bit.
You'd have to get some serious air to actually get stabbed.
Yeah, but no, you could definitely
that
get
would
hung
hurt.
up on it and get like some of it in your body by accident.
One of those could sneak its way between a rib cage.
I'm actually a little surprised.
Yeah, city of Whittier.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm thinking like, you know, you're going fast. You've just hit that thing. Your wheels are a little waxy. Who knows what could happen?
I'll just mash myself over this thing.
You know what they say, never stop hopping fences. I want to jump over it.
I don't think I could do that anymore.
At least I have something over you. You absolutely trounced me in terms of the skateboarding.
Joe was interested, I showed up with my lunch. So
you know Donovan in my videos, his lunch versus your lunch, he'll like come with Airheads and like an Arizona iced tea.
I've seen.
You brought 1 pound of mini seedless cucumbers.
Yeah, but I'll be eating these for a couple days.
Oh, of course. What is this? This is probably a total of 85 calories. This is gonna last a long time.
Yeah, I don't know, but I got some chips too, and
oh, okay, hummus in there
yeah,
too. Okay,
hummus,
so this
yeah.
is the full. Oh, an apple and a Smart Water.
Yeah, oh, I find I don't really like the water out here very much. At the end of yesterday, I felt like all I could smell and taste was like the different taste of the tap water here. I'm used to, I feed 4 kids all the time too, right? So like, that's kind of how I shop.
You're a bulk purchaser? All right, well, I just wanted to show his cucumbers. So basically this is like set up in sort of like kind of a symmetrical fashion where it's like kind of similar on each side. Like there's a ledge on both sides, but on opposite sides. The reason we haven't skated this side, first of all, it's just like it's visually it's like really unappealing, especially at this time of day. Like this ground is like blinding. Let's get over there. The shadow, I feel like being cast on the quarter pipe makes me not want to skate it. What is it, dynamic range, Luke? What you can visually, like what your eyeball can expose, like the range of brightness, too bright and too dark.
I did a kick turn on that in midday when the sun was a little higher. It felt horrible.
This is like BMX shit, you know? Did you say Ronnie Sandoval was here earlier?
John Dixon.
John Dixon? Oh, okay. Did John Dixon do anything on this?
Nah, he was skating flat.
This looks like a good little section to play a game of skate.
What are you alluding to?
Let's talk about the bowl real quick.
Oh, the bowl. He wants to go to the bowl. Let's go to the bowl. There's a huge bowl over there. Are you gonna carve?
I'll do one carve. Were you about to go? You look like
yeah, I was gonna go. I was gonna show you my unsightly pumping. Oh my! Ah, you showed me up.
That's a Canadian flyout.
What's the difference?
Well, the Canadians do it better.
Oh shit! All right, whatever. You win. I have nothing to say, but if you have,
I have an opinion about the bowl. I think it's probably a good bowl, but my complaint here is that it's probably too small for the vert dogs, but it's like a bit too big to actually learn how to skate.
It's just medium.
I hung up on a 5-foot transition like about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, you know, crowd dive to flat. I don't like skating big transition anymore. Okay, my final thoughts on this park is the obstacles are beautiful, the concrete's beautiful. Anything like this would get skated to death in Canada. I'm sure it gets skated a lot here, but just the general layout seems like they missed, like I said, geometry class would be good for this one.
Right.
Find the lines.
I always like skate parks that do incorporate not full concrete, so they have some like grass or some like nature kind of interwoven into things, and there are patches of grass here, so like I like that aspect of it, but fundamentally the fact that it is like a cross shape, the best thing is easily, in my opinion, that little ledge over there. I think it's the right size and the right length.
We had fun on it. That's what we skated the most.
The fact that it has just like a pretty ideal ledge, like that sounds like I'm asking for almost nothing, but the amount of skate parks that I go to that don't just have like a normal like flat ledge with space to land and roll away, I think that's pretty good.
Every skate park that they built in the late 90s, early 2000s missed that exact thing in BC. Even though there is pitch on this place, the ground is incredibly flat, and you could pop a trick off every part of this place. You don't have to look for that sweet spot on the ground where it's not going to mess up your timing.
That's a Canadian perspective right there. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. It's about to get really busy here because according to the locals that we talked to,
I just heard the school bell.
You have like a limited window where you can rip, and I think that window is about to expire for us. Out of 10.
7?
7?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
The obstacles are like 9.5s except for the silly quarter pipe things.
Yeah.
The obstacles are amazing, but the layout brings it down to a 7 because I have to push too much and that makes me tired.
I think that's a very, very fair assessment. I'll give it an 8 because I really like the ledge. Well, in that case, thumbnail alert. How many white t-shirts do you own?
6 or 7.
How many are in your suitcase?
All of them.
Tell me I suck and I can't do it. Doubt me.
I got the reference.